Hello. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. Let me give it just a few minutes. I think there's a bit of a delay, so I'm going to let that catch up. And we're going to let a few more people hop on, and hopefully we can get started soon. Hello. There's the delay. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. Let me give it just a few minutes. I think there's a bit of a delay, so I'm going to let that catch up. And okay. All right, I'm going to be broadcasting on two different forums tonight, on YouTube as well as Periscope. So if you see me kind of looking in two different places, that's why. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just trying to make sure I make contact with everybody. So if you have not filled out the raffle form for tonight, make sure you go ahead and do that. And want to say hello to anybody on Periscope watching the replay or watching live. Welcome. And if you have questions, you can post them in there. And if anybody on YouTube has questions, you can post in the chat box right on the side. So again, we're just going to wait just a few more minutes for a couple more people to join, and then we'll get started. Go ahead and get that raffle form filled out while you're waiting. Looks like we've got some people filling it out now, which is great. A lot of screens I'm switching back and forth between, so just you could extend me some grace. I'd appreciate that. All right, so I want to welcome you again to our Introduction to Essential Oils class. I'm glad that you've decided to join me to learn how essential oils can help bring wellness to you and your family. Like I said, there is a raffle form to fill out that went out in the email that I sent earlier, and it's also listed in the description of the YouTube class. So go to one of those places, fill that out. And tonight I'm going to be raffling off a Thieves sanitizing spray and also a nitro shot. And we'll talk about a little bit more about what those are later on. So I'm going to draw for those about 10 o'clock tonight, so make sure you get the raffle form filled out before that time. So we're going to cover a lot of information tonight, and you most likely will have questions. So if you do, like I said earlier, feel free to type those into the chat box if you're on YouTube, or into the chat box on Periscope. If you want to keep your questions private, you don't want everybody to see them, I completely understand that, and you're more than welcome to email me later or during the class, and I'll get to those as soon as I can. So first I need to say that I am not a medical professional. This information is for educational purposes only. If you are on any prescription medication or have any medical condition whatsoever, you always want to consult your doctor first. These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA, and they're not intended to treat, diagnose, or cure disease. A decision to use or not use this information is your sole responsibility. Views expressed in this presentation apply only to Young Living essential oils. So a little bit about me. My name is Erica Fulton, and I live in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've been using essential oils since July of 2014. So a little bit about my background. I'm from Indiana, and I grew up in a home that supported a very natural lifestyle. I don't think I realized it at the time because it was just so normal to me. It's just what we did. But now that I look back, I can see all the ways that my parents instilled those natural practices in me. We gardened a lot. We grew a lot of our own food. So we didn't eat a lot of processed food, sugars, junk food, anything like that. We went to the chiropractor on a regular basis. Every month we went. And I don't ever remember that not being a part of our daily life, what we did. I went from the time I think I was born, pretty much. And So it never seemed strange to me. It never seemed odd. It's just something that we did. I didn't understand really why we were going, or how it worked or why it worked, but I just knew that it did. So if we ever had a health concern, that's usually where we started. We started at the chiropractor instead of going to a medical doctor and immediately getting a prescription medication. Now, this is not because my parents were hippies or against Western medicine in any way. And neither am I. Like, we're very grateful for it, and we use it when necessary. But my parents chose, and now I've chosen, just to take more natural approaches whenever possible to maintain wellness in our bodies and in our homes. So, like I said, that's how I grew up. But then I became an adult and I moved away, and my lifestyle changed pretty dramatically. I stopped going to the chiropractor on a regular basis. I ate a very unhealthy diet. Overall, just didn't take care of myself. And I think I kind of thought in the back of my head that once I got married, or once I started having kids, basically once I was responsible for somebody other than myself, that I would go back and make those changes and live a little bit healthier. But as time went on and that didn't happen, suddenly I was, 30 years old, and realizing that my health was declining pretty rapidly, and that I needed to make some changes, or I wasn't going to have a very good future. So it was about that time that my best friend of 27 years gently encouraged me to look into essential oils. And I knew that she had been doing them for about 2 years. And I knew that she was doing them, and I kind of chose to ignore it. I kind of just let that be her thing, And but she came to me and she said, I think maybe this is something that you should look into. Just do it for me as a favor. So I did. And when I signed up with Young Living, I did it very hesitantly and skeptically, to be quite honest. And it turns out that sort of was the catalyst to several other changes that I've made since then, towards a more healthy lifestyle. And so the way that my life looks now, the path that I'm on, as far as my wellness and a lot of other areas, is drastically different than it was 14 months ago. And I tell her all the time, I'm so grateful to my best friend for introducing me to this, and for encouraging me to travel down this path. And so that's why now I am just so passionate and excited about sharing this with other people. And I'm just so grateful to have the chance to do that with you guys tonight. So like I just said, we all know that today's lifestyles don't always create optimal conditions for physical wellness, right? Poor diet, lack of exercise, an overabundance of environmental toxins can leave the body unbalanced and diminish energy levels. So what happens is we have this buildup of chemicals, toxins, stress, emotional struggles from everyday life, and that lowers our natural frequency, makes us more susceptible to illness. We then develop symptoms, which we have to fix one way or another, right? And the truth is, the way that we normally fix those symptoms is just to sort of mask them. We treat the symptoms, we don't treat the real issues. So the symptoms keep coming back, or they change, and so there's something different. But fortunately, we have another option. We can use things like essential oils to promote healthy function within the body, so that our bodies can function optimally and stay as healthy as possible. Because don't we want to all feel our best and perform our best all the time, rather than just treating symptom after symptom after symptom, and never really treating the root issues. So from cleansing and weight management to supporting every system of the body, essential oils and essential oil infused supplements can provide the targeted solutions you need to restore balance and feel your very best. You can feel vital every day with the whole food-based nutrients, powerful antioxidants, and pure essential oils that Young Living products can provide. Using essential oils and essential oil infused supplements daily can provide the targeted solutions you need to restore balance and feel your very best. Now, I do want to mention, before we go any further, that I am just talking tonight about Young Living. the last thing I want anybody to do is to take this information and apply it to oils that maybe you find at Whole Foods or a health food store, because we're going to talk a little bit later about why that's kind of dangerous. But I just want to put that out there right now. This information really is just for Young Living and Young Living's products, because they are different than most that you're going to find out there. So what are essential oils? Essential oils are potent, volatile, and versatile substances derived from plants containing the natural smell and characteristic of the plants. So basically, an essential oil is the lifeblood of a plant. So what our blood does for us in our body is what an essential oil does for a plant. It carries nutrients and oxygen through the plant, just like our blood does throughout our body. So Young Living's genuine therapeutic grade essential oils are primarily extracted through careful deep steam distillation, but also through cold pressing. The purest essential oils are far more powerful than the botanicals from which they were extracted from. Anytime you hold a bottle of our powerful essential oils, you're holding the pure essence of health-promoting botanicals that can be diffused, inhaled, applied topically, incorporated into massage, or taken internally. We're going to talk a little bit more about all of that in a few minutes. So essential oil and essential oil-infused supplements help antioxidant support in the body. Toxins and harmful chemicals can hide in everything from the food that we eat to the water that we drink. Worse yet, they can accumulate in your body, causing feelings of lethargy and preventing you from absorbing the critical nutrients that you need. Antioxidants create an unfriendly environment for free radicals that our bodies come into contact with daily. Excuse me. Free radicals come from sources outside your body, such as tobacco smoke, toxins, pollutants, and can damage your body's systems. There's more to aging well than exercising and having a good diet. As we age, our bodies take on more damage from the cell-wrecking free radicals, making us look and feel older. Many essential oils are rich in antioxidant compounds that combat free radicals, and Young Living is proud to offer unique formulas that are designed to help antioxidant support. No matter your specific wellness goals or the physical setbacks you experience, cutting-edge formulations of essential oils and other natural wellness-supporting ingredients are ideal for transforming the way you feel every day. Essential oils can benefit your body in several ways, including enhancing your mood, supporting overall wellness and well-being, maintaining healthy body systems, promoting relaxation, and much more. Essential oils are God-given and work to help support our body's system. Oils are in 70% of the books of the Bible and are mentioned 188 times. Essential oils have been used for thousands of years, dating back to 4500 BC. So I know a lot of people right now think that these are maybe something new that have just come out, they're new agey. That's not the case at all. They've been around for centuries, and I believe that we're just sort of coming back around to that lifestyle, but these have been around just for forever, really, for centuries. Just checking a couple things here. All right, so why Young Living? Why Young Living over all those different oils that you can find in a health food store? Because we all know that we can go to a store and you can find racks of essential oils, all different price points, all different qualities. And let's be honest, a lot of them are going to say that they're pure, say that they're natural, but we all know how marketing works and that people can say things that aren't always true. So when you're looking at those bottles, check for things, check for warning signs, things like, do not take internally or for external use only. Look for expiration dates. If they're pure, they won't have an expiration date on them. And Young Living doesn't have an expiration date, so we know that they are 100% pure. So why do we use Young Living over all those other ones? We honor our stewardship to champion nature's living energy, which is essential oils, by fostering a community of healing and discovery while inspiring individuals to wellness, purpose, and abundance. Young Living was founded in 1993. It's the largest, most trusted essential oil company in the world. Young Living has 20 plus years of research and experience and is the only company that has the seed to seal guarantee. Our proprietary seed to seal process is the heart of our commitment to purity and authenticity. You deserve products that are genuine, free of synthetic chemicals, and of unmatched purity, and that's what you get with Young Living. Seed to Seal is both a promise to you and a reflection of our global sense of stewardship. Throughout each step of our production process on our farms, as well as our partner farms, we use the highest standards possible to make our products, your life, and the earth better. From the time the seed is sourced until the oil is sealed in the bottle, we apply the most rigorous quality control possible to ensure that you are receiving essential oils exactly the way that nature intended. Only one company can make the seed to seal promise, and that is Young Living. Young Living is the world leader in producing and guaranteeing 100% pure, potent, genuine, therapeutic-grade essential oils. Gary Young, who's our founder, has built many farms around the world, and we also have partner farms that also uphold the Young Living Seed to Seal standard. Young Living loves for their members to be part of the farming process, from the seed plantings all the way to harvest and distillation. So you can visit any farm around the world anytime you want, and see exactly what farming practices are taking place. So we have a lavender farm in Utah. You can go out there and you can help plant, you can help harvest, you can go out and pick weeds if you want. And there's no secrets, there's nothing shady going on. You can go out there and just see exactly what's happening all the time. And I find that really comforting to know that any of us can go there at any time and check it out. Young Living uses its own internal labs in addition to third-party audits to verify that international purity and potency standards are met and surpassed. There are absolutely no pesticides or chemicals used on the farms. So they actually have crews out there that handpick the weeds, and they do use some oils as natural herbicides, but other than that, there's no other weed control other than just people handpicking the weeds. Young Living completes 8 different tests on every batch of oil that's made. Only 30% of the oils that are tested are actually sold. If they're not perfect, if they don't meet our high standards, then they're just used as natural herbicides on the field instead of being sold. So I think that says a lot too about the company. All right, so how do you use essential oils? There's 3 basic ways, and again, just talking about Young Living, please, please, please do not go to a store and use oils the way that we're going to talk about tonight, because that's actually really dangerous. So the first way that you can use essential oils is topically. Proper usage is indicated on each essential oil label. Please follow the label instructions. The whole idea of, well, if a little is good, then a lot must be better, is not always true. Essential oils are very potent and powerful, so you want to start low and go slow. In most cases, 1 to 2 drops are adequate, and using more can just waste the product. Depending on the essential oils, you can gradually build up to 3 to 4 uses per day if desired. Excessive use of essential oils may increase the risk for adverse reactions. Some suggested areas for application are the bottoms of the feet. The bottoms of the feet are really tough. It's really thick skin down there, so if you don't know where else to put your oils, put them on the bottom of your feet. And the great thing about essential oils is they can cross over that blood-brain barrier and penetrate the cell wall, so they can get to every cell within your body within 20 minutes. So you can't really apply it to the wrong place because they're going to get there eventually. But some other places, just apply where it makes sense. Behind the ears, on the wrists, in front of your neck, on the base of the skull. Those are all really good places. You can also create homemade bath and beauty products using essential oils and apply topically that way. So the second way to use is through direct inhalation. So fragrance is the substance of memories. Research shows that when inhaling the pure constituents in essential oils, it can stimulate the olfactory receptors and activate regions in the brain's limbic system associated with memory, emotion, and state of mind. This is the brain's center of emotion and memory. So in less than a second, a scent has the power to activate a number of physical and emotional responses. So we've all experienced this at one point or another, whether you smelled chocolate chip cookies and it reminded you of your grandma's house, or you smelled a familiar cologne or perfume and you immediately have the memories and emotions associated with someone you knew in your past that wore that same scent. And this works positively and negatively. You may have positive emotions or negative emotions associated with that person, but you're going to feel that as soon as you smell that. So that's what this is talking about here. Essential oils can be your key to a more fulfilling and balanced emotional life because of the olfactory receptors being influenced. So to help you rediscover peace, balance, and joy, you can use the essential oils and blends for diffusion, soothing baths, massage, inhalation, or topical application. So one way that a lot of people do direct inhalation is through diffusers. I have my diffuser going behind me. Periscope, you can't really see that. My chair is blocking, but YouTube, you can see it. And that's my diffuser going. I have it going pretty much all the time. And so harsh chemical formulas are not your only home cleansing option. So we've all used those plug-ins, right? Plug-in air fresheners and candles and things like that. Well, guess what? Those air fresheners contain a lot of chemicals, including formaldehyde. Formaldehyde actually deadens your olfactory receptor, which means it's not actually making your room smell better. It's deadening your ability to smell. Okay, there's a difference, right? So by diffusing essential oils, you're helping to actually purify and cleanse the air from environmental impurities. So all of our diffusers are cold mist diffusers. So whether you're looking at our diffusers or you're looking elsewhere, you always want to make sure they're cold mist. The reason for this is if an essential oil is heated to a certain point, it's going to lose its therapeutic properties, and we don't want that. So make sure you're always using a cold mist diffuser when you're diffusing essential oils. And diffusers are really great too, because especially when you're first starting out with oils and you're not quite sure what to do with them, put some in your diffuser, put a couple drops in there. And the great thing is everybody in the room, your whole family can benefit from them at the same time. So it's a really great way to impact, a large area, multiple people at the same time. So that's great. Another way that you can use direct inhalation, just put a couple drops in your hand, rub them together, cover your nose and breathe in for about a minute. Or, if you're in a pinch, you're out and about, you don't have a diffuser, you can just smell directly from the bottle, and that works just as well. All right, so we've talked about using them topically, using them via direct inhalation, and the third way to use them is internally. So the oils that are safe to take internally will be labeled as a supplement on the bottle. You can put them in an empty vegetable capsule. You can buy them like this. You can get them from Young Living. You can get them at health food stores. They're fairly inexpensive. But you do that, you can just fill a capsule, take it like a pill. You can also drink the oils in water, juice, or tea. You can even cook with the oils to enhance the flavor of your food. Now remember what I just said a few minutes ago, if you heat them to a certain point, they will lose their therapeutic properties, but you'll still get that natural flavoring rather than an artificial flavoring that you might get with something else. So still a great benefit. I like to use peppermint in brownies. I have a friend that makes the most amazing lemon cookies, and she uses lemon oil for those. So there's all sorts of things that you can do with essential oils in cooking to give you that natural flavoring. So if you're going to be using oils in your water, we talked about using them in water, juice, tea, that sort of thing. I keep oils in a bottle of water pretty much all day long. Especially right now, my team is doing this huge hydration challenge. We're all drinking tons of water every day. And so I'm keeping this with me all the time. Now, the most common oils to drink in your water are going to be your citrus oils. So lemon, lime, grapefruit, tangerine, all sorts of things. And the thing you need to know about citrus oils is that they break down the petrochemicals in your body. Well, that's great. That's what you want them to do. That's what helps cleanse and detox your body. But the negative to that is plastic water bottles, plastic cups, styrofoam. Those are made of petrochemicals, which means it's also going to break down your cup if you're using plastic. So you want to always make sure that when you're using citrus oils, you are putting them in glass, stainless steel, or ceramic. Then you won't have to worry about anything being broken down. You won't have to worry about, ingesting the chemicals that you're trying to get rid of. All right. You're going to hear also about carrier oils. So I want to talk a second about what those are. Carrier oils are oils like coconut oil, grapeseed, sunflower, jojoba, anything like that that can be used to dilute an essential oil. Young Living's V6 vegetable oil complex is an excellent oil to use. I have that here. Comes in a pump bottle like this, so that you can pump it straight into capsules if you need to dilute in a capsule, or you can put it right into your hand with some oil, rub it around, dilute that way if you're applying topically. Carrier oils ensure that essential oils applied topically are comfortable. Some oils are known as hot oils, and if you put them onto your skin, they can just feel a little bit uncomfortable. They're not going to hurt you, but they feel a little bit more uncomfortable because they're hot. So a carrier oil can help to cut that heat. A dilution with a carrier oil does not dilute the effect of the essential oil, and it also prevents waste due to excessive application, because your essential oil can go a lot further if you're mixing it with a carrier oil. Vegetable shortening, butter, margarine, petroleum jelly, those things should never be used as a carrier oil. Some consumers choose to avoid olive oil as a carrier because of its strong aroma and thick viscosity. That's totally a personal preference. When using essential oils on children, you most likely do want to dilute. A couple reasons there. One, their skin can be more sensitive, obviously, and so some things that maybe don't feel hot to us do feel hot to them. Secondly, they're much smaller. They're smaller people. They don't need as much oil. And so if you, like I said, if you use it with a carrier oil, it's going to make it go a lot further, and you're not wasting nearly as much of your essential oil. So for infants, you can do 1 to 2 drops of an essential oil with 1 tablespoon of a carrier oil. And for children ages 1 to 5, you can use 2 to 3 drops of an essential oil to a teaspoon of a carrier oil. And that's not, that's just guidelines. Use your best judgment. It's not an exact science there. So, all right, there are some precautionary guidelines that we do need to go over when using essential oils. They are very potent gifts from nature that can often be more powerful than expected. So in order to prevent misuse of these precious oils and ensure their maximum benefit, you want to follow the following precautions. Never put essential oils directly into your eyes or into your ear canal. It will burn. I can tell you this from experience. I wear contacts, and so it's not completely uncommon for me to have essential oils on my hands and go to take my contacts out, and now suddenly I have oils on my eyes. Again, it's not going to damage your eye, but it hurts. It burns. So what most people want to do immediately is flush their eye with water. Don't do that. What that's going to do is it's going to drive the oil deeper into your eye. So if that happens, if you get it into your eye, what you want to do is you want to grab your carrier oil, your V6, your coconut, whatever you have, and you want to rub that around the outside of your eye, okay? And that's just going to pull that heat out within a matter of seconds, and you're going to be fine. So if an essential oil does feel hot to your skin, if you apply it, you don't realize it's a hot oil, and you apply it directly to your skin and it's uncomfortable, you can just put a carrier oil over the top of it, and that will bring relief as well. If a rash occurs at any time after application of an oil, please refrain from applying topically for a few days, and then start back slowly with dilution of a carrier oil. Pregnant women, epileptics, and those with high blood pressure should consult their doctors, as there are a few oils that should be avoided. Essential oils are not recommended orally or topically for anyone undergoing chemo or radiation. Inhaling the oils for relaxation purposes, emotional purposes, or occasional nausea is okay if your doctor approves. We do not recommend peppermint, rosemary, sage, or eucalyptus for kids under the age of 5, and wintergreen under the age of 12. If you've previously applied one of these to your child and they had no reaction, then you have nothing to worry about. You can continue doing that as you always have. Citrus oils are photosensitive, so if you apply those topically on your skin, you want to avoid being in the sun for a long period of time. So we usually recommend people do those applications at night so that you know you're not going out until the next day. If you're allergic to anything, you always want to read the label. And if you're taking medication on a regular basis or you have a medical condition, always consult your doctor. So there are a lot of different essential oils out there. Young Living has hundreds of them. And so it can be very overwhelming to know where to begin when you're first starting out. So Young Living has kind of taken the guesswork out of that, and they've put together a set of oils that you can pretty much use every single day for one thing or another for a variety of purposes. So those are the oils we're going to focus on tonight. And I'm going to talk a little bit about each one of those, starting with lavender. So lavender is known as our Swiss Army knife of oils. It's celebrated as one of history's most versatile essential oils. It's a great aid for relaxing and winding down before bedtime. We use lavender to cleanse, support normal sleep, ease occasional stress moods, and soothe sun-exposed skin. Young Living's therapeutic grade lavender is also highly regarded for skin and beauty. It takes 27 square feet of lavender plant to make one 15 milliliter bottle of lavender oil. You can diffuse it for a comforting and calming scent, unwind by adding a few drops to a nighttime bath, diffuse for a fresh, clean scent, and to eliminate odors. And it can also complement some of your favorite shampoos, lotions, or skincare products. Okay, the next one is peppermint. And I wish you guys were here. I wish you guys could smell these because they smell amazing. Most of them do. That's another thing I always tell people. We are not a perfume company. These are not perfume grade oils. These are therapeutic grade oils, which means that sometimes they're not going to smell great because sometimes nature doesn't smell great and they come straight from nature. So, you know, if I have people that'll say, oh, I'm not buying that. I hate the way it smells. Well, you know what? It's not for smelling completely. Like that's not the whole purpose of it. They're therapeutic. So you're going to get a lot more health benefits out of them. You know, that outweighs the negative smell, trust me. So, but peppermint smells amazing, I can tell you that. So peppermint has an invigorating and fresh mint aroma. This amazing and versatile oil has been widely studied for its potential health benefits and for its ability to enhance mental acuity. It's also known for its impressive support of digestive functions. It can support gastrointestinal system discomfort, promotes healthy bowel function, enhances healthy gut function, maintains efficiency of the digestive tract, supports normal digestion, can support performance during exercise. And it takes 1 pound of raw peppermint material to make a 15 milliliter bottle of peppermint oil. One kind of fun fact about peppermint oil, with Young Living's oil, 1 drop of it is the equivalent of 26 cups of peppermint tea. So if you are somebody that enjoys peppermint tea, you can drink 26 cups of that, or you can use 1 drop of peppermint oil. Personally, I think it's a lot more efficient to use the 1 drop, but that's your personal preference. Do what you want with that. All right, next is lemon essential oil. Lemon is cold pressed from the rind of the lemon. So a lot of people, because they're used to putting things like, you know, lemon slices maybe in their water, or using those in various capacities, they always hear about it being hard on your teeth enamel or your stomach lining, the acid in that. But these oils are from the rind. They're not from that pulpy, acidic, you know, fruit of the fruit. So you don't have to worry about that. So lemon promotes clarity of thought and purpose and has a purifying citrus scent that's invigorating, enhancing, and warming, and is known as one of the most fragrant essential oils. Lemon essential oil includes the naturally occurring constituent limonene. Lemon contains D-limonene, an antioxidant that has been linked to healthy immune system function, and it can also be used to enhance the flavor of foods. I said earlier that my friend adds them to cookies. Excuse me, I've added them to fruit dip. They're really, really good for all that. Lemon's also an important ingredient in natural cosmetics that can be used for cleansing the skin and reducing the appearance of wrinkles. It takes 75 lemons to make one 15 milliliter bottle of lemon oil. Very potent. And again, this is a citrus oil like we talked about. So first of all, you want to avoid applying it to the skin that's going to be exposed to sun because it is photosensitive. And secondly, if you are putting it in your water, again, when people start out and they just, oh, how do I incorporate oils into my everyday life? Stick a couple drops of lemon oil in your water. That's going to do amazing things that you don't even know. I kicked my caffeine habit by doing that. I have a lot more energy just from drinking citrus oils in my water. And like I said before, it's a detox too. But the precaution, make sure it's in glass, stainless steel, ceramic. Do not put it in plastic or styrofoam. All right, our next oil is frankincense. Frankincense is one of the oldest essential oils. It's considered the holy anointing oil in the Middle East. Frankincense has been used in religious ceremonies for thousands of years. It was well known during the time of Christ and was one of the gifts given to Christ at his birth. We've all heard about that. Anciently, the Chinese used frankincense to support overall health. It includes the naturally occurring constituent boswellic acid. It has a woodsy, warm, balsamic aroma. You can diffuse frankincense during meditation for grounding and purpose. Remember that research shows that when inhaling the pure constituents in these oils, it helps stimulate that olfactory receptor and activate regions in the brain's limbic system associated with memory, emotion, and state of mind. Applying this oil topically may help smooth the appearance of healthy-looking skin and is excellent to use for massage after activity. All right, our next one. You're going to hear this one pronounced a lot of different ways. I choose to say copaiba, but you might hear some different pronunciations of it. This one is found near the Amazon rainforest basin and contains the optimal natural compounds needed for Young Living's therapeutic grade essential oil. Copaiba essential oil contains the highest amount of beta-caryophyllene of any known essential oil. It's used to aid digestion, supports the body's natural response to injury or irritation, helps the body regulate its natural immune response, has a rich, uplifting, woody smell. It's traditionally used in Native American recipes, and dilution of copaiba is not required except for in the most sensitive skin. So it's a very, very mild oil. Okay, so the 5 that we just talked about are all called singles, which means they all come from one specific plant. The next ones that we're going to talk about are called blends, and those are blends of several different oils that have been put together for a specific purpose. So the first blend that we're going to talk about is purification. Purification, it's pretty self-explanatory. It helps freshen the air and eliminate odors with its unique combination of citronella, lemongrass, lavender, rosemary, tea tree, and myrtle essential oils. Lemongrass essential oil supports overall well-being and can support the digestive system. Citronella is used as an insect deterrent, we all know that, as well as to help prevent food spoilage. Rosemary is a fresh-smelling, energizing oil that aids in the restoration of mental alertness. Myrtle supports the respiratory system and encourages healthy skin and hair. You can diffuse purification to freshen the air and eliminate odors. And remember what we talked about earlier, it's actually cleansing the air. It's not just masking the bad smells. You can put a few drops of purification on cotton balls and place them on the vents in your house, your car, your closets. You can put a couple drops in smelly gym shoes or gym bags. So if you've got teenage boys or something like that, purification is great for that. You can add it to Young Living bath and shower gel base or 4 drops to a cup of Epsom salt for a soothing foot soak. You can add to distilled water in a small spray bottle and use while traveling to freshen the air. Adding a couple drops of purification to your washing machine helps to keep your laundry fresh. So lots of different ways to use that one. Okay, next is going to be Digize. Digize is a blend of 8 supportive essential oils formulated to aid proper digestive function. Digize digestion. It's a blend of ginger, anise, fennel, peppermint, tarragon, lemongrass, patchouli, and juniper. So peppermint, like we talked about, promotes healthy bowel function, healthy digestion. Tarragon supports healthy digestion. Fennel helps stimulate the circulatory, glandular, respiratory, and digestive systems while promoting feelings of well-being during the menstrual cycle. Juniper helps cleanse and detoxify the skin and support the urinary system. And ginger soothes, comforts, and balances digestive discomfort. So dry can also be helpful with uncomfortable conditions related to motion and travel. All right, our next one is called Panaway. Now, something about Panaway you're going to notice when you get it. It has a bit of a different cap on it. It has a child-proof cap on it. That's because it has wintergreen in it. Anything that contains wintergreen is going to have this child-proof cap. And that's because, like we said earlier, we want to avoid anyone under the age of 12 using wintergreen. So that's the reason for that. So Panaway is a blend of 4 different oils: wintergreen, like I said, clove, helichrysum, and peppermint. Panaway has a stimulating aroma and is a popular and original combination of those 4 oils that we talked about. And it was formulated by our founder, Gary Young. This blend is ideal to apply topically after exercise and daily activities. Helichrysum can be used to soothe overworked muscles and defend against harmful free radicals. Wintergreen has calming properties and a clean, refreshing scent. It can help relax skin and muscles and is often used in massage. Clove stimulates and revitalizes overall body functions. All right, so our next oil is called RC. Now, RC is going to help support our respiratory system. So it's a blend of cypress, spruce, and 3 different types of eucalyptus, and includes the naturally occurring constituent limonene. Cypress's essential oil's fresh herbaceous aroma promotes a sense of security and grounding, and is also beneficial for oily, troubled skin. Eucalyptus globulus, naturally occurring eucalyptol, supports respiratory system health and soothes muscles after exercise. Eucalyptus radiata is useful for massage after activity and can be diffused for stimulating and rejuvenating your environment. You can rub RC on your feet or your chest before exercise to uplift and inspire. And you can massage 3 drops on your feet before bedtime to encourage an atmosphere of comfort. All right, almost done here. This one is Thieves. And if you've heard anything about Young Living, even if you haven't heard about Young Living, it's very possible that you've heard about Thieves before. We can run our whole company just on Thieves because it's that fantastic. So Thieves is a blend of 5 oils: clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus. Basically smells like Christmas in a bottle. Between the cinnamon and the clove, smells amazing. And going into this time of year, into fall and winter, that's exactly what you want your house to smell like. So it works, and it's a really good this time of year for other reasons that we'll talk about. So Thieves Essential Oil Blend was inspired by the legend of 4 15th century French thieves who formulated a special aromatic combination composed of clove, rosemary, and other botanicals that they used while robbing victims of the plague. They robbed the dead and dying victims. So what was happening is these thieves are going around, they're robbing these victims of the plague. So they create this blend to prevent themselves from contracting the plague. Well, then they get captured and decide to turn over their formula in exchange for a more lenient sentence. So that's kind of how we came to it today. So the Young Living's one-of-a-kind Thieves blend, crafted in the spirit of that legendary combination, can be found in all of our Thieves products. And we'll talk about a few of those in a second. So when taken internally, Thieves supports healthy immune function. So it's another great reason to be using it this time of year, going into fall and winter. Our weather's changing here in North Carolina. It's been cold in the mornings this week. And I work with kids, so I'm definitely loading up on my Thieves. It's almost always in my diffuser. I've got it on my feet all the time, and just making sure I'm giving my immune system the best boost that it can have. When taken as a dietary supplement, Thieves is an ideal complement to a daily wellness regime. So cinnamon, which is in there, is thought to promote healthy cardiovascular and immune function. Eucalyptus radiata can help maintain a healthy respiratory system. Clove promotes a healthy immune response and can support overall wellness. So you can use these if you want to add an extra boost to your antioxidant support. You want to naturally protect your surroundings. And if you want to diffuse an aromatic oil that's non-toxic, eco-friendly, and biodegradable. So thieves can be found in many of Young Living's most popular products and is a safe, natural alternative to use in your home. So thieves was so popular that they decided to create an entire product line based around thieves. So we have, let's have a few things here. We have hand purifier. This hand purifier is fantastic because it doesn't have alcohol in it, which means it's not going to dry out your skin like most hand sanitizers do. We have the sanitizing spray that I mentioned earlier. This is one of the things I'm raffling off tonight. This is great because you throw it in your purse. You can spray down grocery carts, door handles, anything that you want sanitized. And you can also spray this directly into your throat for a good immune booster. You can do it that way. So it's really great. We also have, let's see, foaming hand soap. We just came out with laundry detergent, dish soap, just so many things. One of my favorite things, though, is our Thieves Household Cleaner. Now, what's so great about this is you get a bottle like this. I think this is $22 or something, but this is a concentrate. So what you do is you take about 2 capfuls of this and you put it in here and fill it with water, and then you use this to clean your entire house. I got rid of probably 12, probably a dozen household cleaners that I replaced with this. So I clean my mirrors, my countertops, my floors, my shower, my toilet. You can clean your fruits and vegetables with it. We did just come out with a separate fruit and vegetable spray that includes purification and diagize in it, but you can use this too. And I don't know many cleaners, many household cleaners that you can safely clean your fruits and vegetables and your toilets with, okay? So it seriously, it does everything. It'll clean your carpets, spot clean your carpets, upholstery, anything like that. So it will last a long time because it's a concentrate, and you can use it on everything. So it's super cost effective, and it's non-toxic. So guess what? Your kids can use it. You don't have to worry about your pets getting into it. There was a lady that I talked to the other day who said that she was cleaning her wedding ring in a glass of it, and she just left it on her kitchen counter overnight, and her daughter came downstairs to get a drink in the middle of the night, and immediately, yes, great for pet stains too. Thank you, Lindsay. And she came downstairs in the middle of the night, took a drink of it, and the mother said, she spit it out, of course, but I wasn't worried. I didn't feel like I had to call poison control immediately because I knew it wasn't going to hurt her. It's not toxic. So that gives people great peace of mind, people who have kids and pets that can use this product. So I highly, highly, highly recommend that household cleaner. All right, one more oil that we're going to talk about. This is called Stress Away, and this pretty much, again, is self-explanatory. It's a blend of 7 oils: copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, ocotea, lavender, and coconut oil. Stress Away is a unique blend of stress-relieving and relaxing essential oils that can help reduce occasional nervous tension. Stress Away also includes copaiba and lavender to reduce mental rigidity and restore equilibrium. Lime essential oil stimulates the senses with its pleasant aroma, resulting in increased mental clarity, creativity, and even immune system support. Cedarwood essential oil includes sesquiterpenes and its powerful scent creates a relaxing, calming, and comforting atmosphere when diffused. Copaiba is used to aid digestion and support the body's natural response to injury or irritation. Ocotea aids the body's natural defense against injury and illness and contains purifying properties. So that's Stress Away. Stress Away is great. I use it all the time. Can't say much more about it than that. So all those oils that we just talked about, they come in what's called our premium starter kit. And this is what we recommend everybody start out with when they start using essential oils, because like I said, they have so many uses to them, and they really can be used in one way or another just about every day. So when you get your starter kit, it's going to come in a box that looks like this, okay? And open it up. All the oils that we talked about are going to be inside, as well as some samples You're going to have these cards that help explain some of the oils, so that if you have a friend or a family member that maybe starts asking you questions, you can give them one of these cards, and they even give you little bottles to put oil into to give them a sample of it so that they can try it too. Inside your box, you're going to get a roller ball. This roller ball can be put on any bottle. I have mine on my Stress Away so that I can just roll it on my wrists anytime I want to. But you can add it to anything you want. And you can always buy more roller balls too. So you can have a roller ball on every oil if you wanted to. Something else that's going to come in your box is 2 packets of Ningxia Red. And I want to take a minute to talk about this because it's really, really fantastic. Ningxia Red is a specially formulated, powerful antioxidant drink that tastes great, fortifies the body, and replenishes key nutrients. This proprietary blend contains pure essential oils such as orange, yuzu, lemon, and tangerine, as well as the renowned wolfberry puree from China's Ningxia province, and a wide variety of vitamin-enriched whole fruits such as blueberries, apricots, raspberries, and pomegranates. Its balanced ingredients make Ningxia Red a whole-body nutrient infusion for health and wellness support. It supports normal cellular function, contains powerful ingredients that are involved in many natural antioxidant processes, supports normal good health and overall wellness, supports whole body health support, supports normal eye health, delivers citrus essential oils containing D-limonene. It energizes, fortifies, revitalizes. It's formulated from exotic fruits and includes that wolfberry puree like we talked about. It helps prevent against oxidative stress, and it's a healthy daily supplement. So we recommend that people start on the Ningxia Red and take 1 to 2 ounces a day as sort of a maintenance dose. If you start to feel like you need maybe an extra boost of immune support, maybe up that a little bit. But for the most part, I just do 1 to 2 ounces a day. These are 2-ounce pouches. So when you get these, throw them in your fridge, let them get cold, and then drink them for the next couple of days. Give one to your spouse. They taste really great, and you do notice a difference when you're drinking this and when you're not. So always something great to get started with. So how do you sign up with Young Living? There's 2 different ways. One is to sign up as a customer. You're going to pay full prices. You are not eligible for the starter kit. If you sign up as a customer, you just kind of pick and choose what you want, and you pay full price for everything. The second way to join, which is the way that I would guess 95% at least of people join, that's how I started, how most people start, is to sign up with a wholesale membership. With the wholesale membership, you get 24% off, and you are eligible to purchase the kits, which is what we always recommend starting with. With a wholesale membership, you're not required to distribute, sell anything, teach a class, promote Young Living in any way. The only thing that you have to do to keep your membership active is to spend $50 a year. So your kit's going to cover that for your first year. And if you never buy anything after that again, there's no penalty. Your membership just ends and it's done. And if 5 years down the road you decide you want to reactivate it, you can do that at that point. Again, there's no penalty, nothing like that. So there's no strings. It's really easy. So if you were to purchase everything in the kit, so with the kit, you're going to get those 11 oils, all those samples and stuff that we talked about, and you're going to get a diffuser. You can choose your diffuser. This one behind me is the home diffuser. I like it because it has a continuous setting. It also has an intermittent setting where it'll run for 30 seconds at a time. It has a light on top that can be on or off, so that's really great. Another one that runs the same price is called the Dewdrop Diffuser. I don't have this on, obviously. I just have it out here to show you, but that's another one that people tend to like. So if you were to buy everything that comes with the kit separately, it's going to be over $300. But you can get the kit with one of these 2 diffusers for $160. So they make it a good deal on purpose. They want you to get started out right with a variety of oils that you can use for so many different things. And it really is just a really great deal. And then you get that 24% off for the life of the membership. We never have to do anything else again for that. So Also, anybody that purchases through this class tonight, so if you purchase, let's say before Friday, if you sign up for a kit before Friday, I'm also going to give you these bottle labels. And if you're type A like me, you're going to love these. You put these right on the top of your bottle so that when you have them down in your case or something like that, you can see exactly which oils you have and which ones you want to grab. You don't have to be looking at the front of the bottle. So it's a really great deal. So those are just through, if you sign up with this class through Friday, you'll get those from me. One more thing I want to tell you about is Young Living's Essential Rewards program. This is our auto ship program. I know a lot of people panic a little bit when you start talking about auto ship, but it's nothing scary, I promise. So with Essential Rewards, what you need to do is place an order of 50 PV per month, okay? Now, each month you can change the date that your auto ship processes, and you can change the products in your auto ship cart. So you don't have to get the same oils every month. You don't have to get the same products every month. You can change them out. There's no cost to sign up, and you can cancel at any time with no penalty. Now, what are the benefits of it? First of all, you get cheaper shipping. You're going to get priority on lower stocked items. And also, the best part is from months 1 through 6, you're going to get 10% back on your order in points that you can spend later. And each point is equivalent to $1. So if you place a 100 PV order for those first 6 months, you're going to get 10 points back, which is $10 back to use later on free stuff. Fantastic. So that's months 1 through 6. Months 7 through 12, you're going to get 15% back. And months 13 and on, you're going to get 20% back. I've now been on for, this was my 13th month, which meant that my September order got 20% back. And they were also running a special where you got an additional 10% back. So I got 30% back in points on my order this month, which was a ton of points that I'm going to get in free stuff later. So I know a lot of people think like I will never spend $50 a month on oils, but you know, oils is just not even the tip of the iceberg. You know, we have all sorts of household products. So when you start doing some replacement buying and you start getting your toothpaste and your deodorant and your you know, laundry detergent, and your dish soap, and your household cleaner and all of that through Young Living, maybe supplements, you might as well be getting points back for things that you're buying anyway. So just want to throw that out there for future reference. Keep the Essential Rewards program in mind. Okay, so I'm sure that by this point, your head is spinning a little bit with all the information that we went over. I totally understand how overwhelming it can be at the very beginning. I've been there and I'm still there some days. So a lot of people are really worried when they first start out about remembering everything and learning how to actually implement these oils into their daily life. So because we know how important it is for you to have support throughout your journey, our team makes it a point to provide educational opportunities for you on a regular basis. I can't tell you how often somebody contacts me and says something to the effect of, I signed up with my best friend, neighbor, cousin, whoever, but they have no idea what they're doing, and I don't have any idea what I'm doing, and my oils have been sitting in the box for the past year, and I don't know what to do with them. Can you please help me? And that just breaks my heart, because that's weeks, months, years sometimes that somebody could have been working towards their health goals and they haven't been able to because they didn't have the support. So when you sign up with me or a member of my team, we start you out with multiple resources to use. We also have Facebook groups and, like I said, monthly educational classes that you can participate in to learn more about Young Living, about your oils, about how to use them, about other products that we have. Many of these classes are done virtually, just like the class I'm teaching tonight. So you can participate if you want to. You don't have to. You can do it from your home. Nobody knows that you're watching. You can do it in your pajamas. We do also have some in-person experiences, some make and takes where you get to make some fun products and take those home. Others that you can just come and just see what we have and experience it. because we want to make sure that you feel as confident as possible in using Young Living products on yourself and your family. So this support system has been an incredible tool for me over the past 14 months, and I want to make sure to pass that along to you. So it does matter who you sign up with. Make sure you're signing up with a supported team. You know, I'm still learning new things every day, but I've come a long way from where I started, and a lot of that has to do with the team that I'm on. So that's all I have for tonight. This link is going to stay up, so you can go back and watch this recording again if you missed anything, or if you just feel like this was just too much and you need to go back and pause and write things down. That's totally understandable. If you are processing, you come up with any more questions, please let me know. You have my email, you have my phone number. Please contact me and let me know. And don't forget that raffle form. If you haven't filled that out yet, make sure you do that. I'm going to draw probably in the next hour or so. And like I said, I'm giving away, somebody's going to get the Thieves sanitizing spray. Oh, and a nitro. This nitro, it's like an energy shot. It goes along, it's in the same product line as our Ningxia Red, but it's a natural energy boost. So this is awesome for before a workout, or just, you know, at 2 o'clock in the afternoon when you would normally grab a soda or an extra coffee or something like that. This is great because it's natural, so you're not going to have that caffeine crash afterwards. So those are the things I'm giving away tonight. Make sure you fill out the raffle form to be entered for those. I hope you learned a lot. I hope I get to chat with you again soon. If you have, again, any questions at all, please don't hesitate to ask me. I'm going to send out an email after this with instructions and a link to sign up if you've decided that you're ready to go ahead and do that tonight. So be watching for that. And like I said, anybody that signs up before Friday is going to get these labels from me, and you'll get some other gifts from me as well. So I hope this has been informative to you and helpful. And if you have any questions tonight or in the future, please don't hesitate to let me know. So have a great night, and hopefully I can talk to you soon.